Microsoft Build has been the developers conference for Microsoft. Every year, developers from all over the world come together and celebrate development and technology and software. This is our event to celebrate this very kind of select and special group of people that are making the magic happen. Build in any other year looks very much like any of our flagship events. We do it at the Seattle Convention Center downtown. We've got keynote speeches in big rooms.
Welcome to Build.
We've got an expo, we've got breakouts, and all the work that gets done to create a deep sense of community and connection. And this year, we'll be doing it totally virtually. The first thing that we realized, you just cannot be trying to just recreate what you used to have. You have to accept that it's a new medium. And when we clicked on that and let go, it really kind of made a spark. And I think people started to go, oh, this is a choice. All I have to do is look at it this different way.
One time a year, we bring our worldwide team together. My China team couldn't come. I have people in Wuhan. I have people that are, in Shanghai. And when they couldn't come to our summit, which is this really fun event, we really felt that. We started to say, how do we need to adjust our content for customers that can't come to the event?
Build 2020 was already on a path to be an in-person event. We knew what breakout rooms we wanted, we knew what community experiences wanted, and that all came to a stop.
Build is a very special event that has to occur. In all the meetings that I was in, I never remember canceling being an option. It was Build is going to happen.
We needed to put a connection out there for the community. We needed something that people could look forward to and count on.
And if that meant we were going to have to reinvent Build, then we're going to reinvent it, but you're going to get your Build.
The morning of the 19th of May, we will go basically live for 2 full days with continuous broadcast that's made up of key segments, keynotes, vision, and then different sessions where you can dive deeper into programming, all tied together with a news desk that will move from anchors here in Redmond to anchors in the UK to anchors in Sydney, Australia, 48 hours following the sun around the world. Every step of the way, we've tried to change even the way we were talking about things. Our core team meetings, which have been called core team meetings for a decade, turned into this writer's room.
The best way to do this is either with a picture-in-picture or switching signals during the presentation.
The writer's room is based off of how the TV networks get ready for different productions.
You can suggest anything that you want, and there's no shame. Just blurt out an idea.
I like the out-of-the-box thinking lately.
And no one gets their feelings hurt. That's a really safe space for you to be really creative.
We were reinventing and defining this on the fly. Everyone was rolling up their sleeves, whether it was a junior person or the most senior executive.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Virtual, by definition, is completely different, right? So how do you reinvent an experience for an audience and make the most of what this interactive digital medium has to offer? Because you're dealing in a cinematic approach versus a theatrical approach, time compresses. You've got to build a relationship with the camera and recognize that the energy is of a different speed, of a different intensity.
Historically, we used to give long 75-minute deep dives on information. What we've noticed is when you're online, your attention span isn't quite as long.
We're going to build a static web app in minutes.
Early on, we came up with this mantra that was, the exit door is about 200 pixels away. If you're not delivering stuff that's crisp and to the point and good demos, people will go to another session or they'll go do something else.
We've been really pushing on all of our presenters. It's about the connection. It's about the interaction with you.
Ultimately, it's about the systems of engagement.
Getting to see our presenters in their homes, in their elements, that's a really special thing.
They get to be that subject matter expert connecting with developers in a very authentic, personal way. And I don't think many people thought that would be possible.
We're here together and we're making remote technology work.
One of the things that we do with the live show is really feature the city we're in. But when we started with the digital show, kind of just pivoted and it became global instantly.
There are tens and thousands of you tuned in from dozens of countries around the world.
People can join when it makes sense for them, where it makes sense for them. It becomes overwhelmingly kind of powerful.
This is our final writer's room. Is there thoughts that you want to
Sure.
I mean, the last 6 weeks, I think, have been some of the most enjoyable production work I've done in a very, very long time. This has been an incredible success on so many different levels already. All we need to do is the very best work we can do, enjoy the moment of it, and respond to the adversity that undoubtedly will come. See you on Monday. Here we go. 3 days, 17 hours, 57 minutes, 50, 49, 48.
Over the last 10 weeks, this group of people has gone from being a multimedia but live show production organization to a 24/7 interactive television network.
In the last 2 months, we've gone through about 2 years of digital transformation. It's amazing.
We're all in this together, and we all wanted this to land in the way that it did. So we're all walking around with goosebumps and thinking, wow, what can we do to continue this in our future events?
Any of the conferences that have gone virtual so far, they didn't go virtual like this. We're doing something different here.
The notion of doing this and pulling it off and what we'll learn is so tremendous. I think we've already succeeded before we even started. That's a perfect place to be because there's very little to lose and an enormous amount to gain.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, and welcome to Microsoft Build Digital 2020.
As you watch other companies move through this journey, I have to believe the same things that are occurring to us are occurring to them. And that means that by definition, the world of live events is never going to be the same. I was really surprised at how many people chose to verbalize, hey, I want to keep doing it this way. When I think about what we missed or what I think, oh gosh, I would love to do more of, is this idea of expanding the community piece more. Because I think we had this fear that it was going to be so different from the live space that we kind of minimized it to protect ourselves from it being bad. And it ended up being great. That's at the top of my list of what we can do better in the next show. When you start to think about what's build next year, it's like, we're never going to go back. I mean, what we did now these 2 weeks ago and then what we're doing moving forward is a definitive part of the event experience.